movie begins in the year 2800 when two astronauts from Earth, Adam and Jake, are in their spaceship. They're flying over to the planet of Antares, which has a significantly large human population on its surface. The astronauts are trying to get the reading off the Earth, however. Because the lower atmosphere radiation is too high, they have difficulty scanning the planet's surface and don't hear anything from the planet's communication base. Jake theorizes that the people may be dead, as they have had no contact with them for 900 years. So Jake asks if Adam plans to tell the people of Antares why they are there. It turns out that a deadly virus has left women back on Earth completely barren. So the two astronauts are the only hope left for humanity. Their mission is to venture to Antares, where they will search for women and attempt to persuade them to come to Earth. Adam then plans to assess the situation first before telling them shortly after the spaceship prepares for atmosphere re-entry to Antares, but it suddenly becomes unstable due to the strange gravitational pull there. They're losing altitude too fast. Adam and Jake try their best to regain control of the ship, and to some extent they do, but it still ends up crashing on the planet's surface. Adam only sustains minor injuries, but Jake comes off the worst as a large piece of shrapnel. Through his shoulder, Adam quickly helps him out before the smoke inside the ship suffocates them outside the ship. That you see that Antares is a barren wasteland, with large formations of rocks everywhere with no signs of vegetation. Meanwhile, Adam treats Jake's wounds, reminding him that he's a pilot and not a doctor, and injects him with a futuristic serum that tranquilizes him immediately. He gives Jake gauze to bite down on, and swiftly pulls out the shrapnel. Jake points out a dog, joking that it must be a planet of dogs. Adam dismisses it as he doesn't see anything, and points out that Jake is drugged up, but he tells him that he'll check it out as the two are conversing. Suddenly they hear a dog barking. Until now they had believed that life on the planet was just a rumor. But with the bark they get renewed motivation, and Adam starts following the sound. After a bit of wandering around, he comes across a primitive young boy clutching the said dog with a worried look. Adam tries to go near him, but the scared boy points a knife at him, says that the snakeheads are near, and runs away. Unfortunately, after a few moments he's captured by the snakeheads, who appear to be women clad in primitive military outfits. One of them says that the boy's late for the sacrifice. They quickly disarm him, knock the little boy out, and take him into custody while his dog runs away. On the other hand, Adam tries to catch up with the boy, but he only sees the knife on the ground that the boy held before a strong earthquake occurs as he picks it up to take a closer look at it. Scared, he immediately calls Jake using his high-touch watch communicator, who tells him that the earthquake's magnitude was 6.2. Adam asks for him to take a geoscan of the area, and he'll get back to him soon. Adam ventures further into the land until he comes across a massive building-like temple. He covertly sneaks inside and gets taken aback as he witnesses many women there. Surrounding a halt, the women softly chant Sumuru as their queen Sumuru arrives. A woman named Taxon proclaims out loud to the all-powerful Snake Mother to receive their blood offering. Right then, a giant serpent appears from the hole, which is a gigantic cobra. Then the Queen Sumuru of the planet Antares seems less than impressed by the cult's work. Then Taxon calls to bring out their sacrifice as the serpent is ready to feed Jackson's warriors. Bring the cloaked sacrifice to the room, and they reveal him to be the little boy from earlier. Seeing this, the boy's sister of one of the Queen's soldiers tries to free him by fighting with Taxon's cult member as everyone watches. Dove continues fighting alone with a woman, leading her to the pit. Suddenly, the Serpent Lord swoops down and gobbles up one of the cult members. An enraged Taxon orders her women to capture Dove, but the Queen stops them, claiming it's self-defense. There's a divide of women inside the temple. One works for Taxon, and the other follows the Queen. The two leaders almost get into an argument of their own. Then Adam, who had been hiding in a corner this whole time, gets a call from Jake, which alerts everyone in the room. Taxon immediately orders her soldiers to go after him, yet Adam uses one of his blasters to create a diversion and flee. During the chaos, Dove orders the little brother Will to run, and he manages to escape from the temple after some time. Adam and the little boy catch up and head to the space shuttle, planning to take cover inside. However, before Adam Commander, he's shot in the leg with an arrow by one of Jackson's women. With the help of Jake and the boy, he manages to get inside the spaceship. Do you want to see part 2 of this video? Subscribe to the channel and comment part 2. Thanks for watching. I would see you at part 2.